Hi guys, welcome to this week's Video Spotlight. And this week, I got a story for you. I was down in the Dominican Republic visiting some cigar factories this winter, and I would go into little cigar factories and see what they had to offer, and go into the bigger ones and place my orders for them and see what's new, what's coming out in the future. And I popped into one little one and met this guy Maurice, and got some samples of his stuff. And when you go down there, there's lots and lots of cigars to try, so you throw some in your bag. You can't smoke everything at once. You lose your taste buds after a while. But this guy Maurice seemed like a nice guy. I took his samples, got his information, and moved on. Well, it was a Sunday, and I was leaving early that morning, and I had the American guy that is my interpreter drop me off at the airport and say goodbye, and I speak no Spanish at all. So he drops me off at the airport. I check my bags through and wait for my flight. Everything's being said in Spanish. I don't know what's going on, but time and time goes by, and nobody's moving. These orange lines are going across each and every one of the flights that are going out. There's about 9 different flights that are going, and nobody's moving, nobody's going anywhere. About 8 hours pass, and I see all these orange lines go across. Turns out the orange lines are cancellations. And all of a sudden, they announce something in Spanish, and everybody gets up and cheers. And everybody heads for the same door. So I get up, and I figure, okay, all the flights are ready to go. Finally, we're going to get out of here. And I keep asking people as I go by, English, English, English. And finally, there's a lady there. I said, English, and she said, a little bit. And I said, what's going on? And she said, all the flights are canceled. I said, all the flights are canceled? Why is everybody cheering? She said, well, nobody wants to leave. I want to leave. I got to get out of here. And she said, well, everything's canceled. So we go downstairs, and we have to go through customs and get our bags and get everything out. And this is with 9 flights. You wouldn't believe it. I actually took some pictures of the craziness that was going on. And I get through, and now it's about 7 o'clock at night. And the sun's starting to go down a little bit, and I'm in the middle of, as far as I'm concerned, nowhere. It's not like across the street there was a Hilton or a Marriott or anything. I don't know where to go or what to do, so I start going through my phone and calling some of the factories I know and the people that I know in the Dominican to say, where do I go, what do I do? And I'm getting voicemail after voicemail. Everything's going directly to voicemail, and I can't get a hold of anybody. And I'm at the point where I don't know what to do. So I start going through some business cards and my samples, and I run across this guy Maurice, one of the little factories that I went, and I gave him a shot. And I called him up, and he answered his phone right away, and I said, Maurice, this is David Garofalo from New Hampshire. I don't know if you remember me. And he said, of course I do, my friend. How are you? What's the matter? And I said, well, the flight was canceled, and I don't know what to do, where to go. I wonder if you could just let me know what move I should make here. I have to come back to the airport in the morning to hopefully get my next flight out. But where do I go? What do I do? He said, you stay right where you are. I'll be there in 20 minutes. I said, no, Maurice. Just let me know where to go. I'll grab a cab or whatever, and I'll get where I'm supposed to go. Is there a nice hotel around where I can stay, someplace safe? Stay where you are. I'll be there in about 20 minutes. 15 minutes later, there's Maurice. He pulls up. Maurice is a big, happy, jolly fellow, happy to see me. We do no business with each other at all. And I said, Maurice, you didn't have to do this. He says, come on, I'll take you back to the house you stayed at. And I was staying at a manufacturer's house while I was there. We pull up to the manufacturer's house, and the place is gated and locked up like a drum. And I said, well, leave me here. I'll stay here. Maybe the housekeeper guy that comes in went out. He'll come back later. No. We'll go to a cigar bar, have a few drinks, and talk. And you'll finally smoke my samples. So I said, sure. So we went out for a couple of drinks, and I smoked his cigars, and I thanked him so much. He's a family man, couple of children on a Sunday, and he leaves his family for the day, and he spends it with me. And I said, I can't thank you enough. I don't need to smoke the samples. I'm buying it no matter what. I said, I appreciate it. You saved me here in the Dominican Republic. No, don't be ridiculous. You order what you want. You try them. If you like what you see and you give me a shot, I'll appreciate it. And I said, I'm placing the order no matter what. He forces me to smoke them. The cigar is Antonius. His name is Maurice Antonius Cigar. And Maurice is, he comes from someplace in Europe. I'm sorry not to know even the country he comes from, but he's a European gentleman. They came to the Dominican Republic, and he has just introduced his brand new cigar, Antonius. And as I said, I was going to take it no matter what. The good news was it's actually a good cigar. And Maurice, you got a good one here for sure. As I said, I'm taking it no matter what. But honestly, to you, you made a nice cigar. At the very beginning of this Dominican cigar, it's no joke. It comes at you. It's in your face right at the beginning and mellows out throughout. So the first couple of puffs, you'll think it's maybe medium to full. As you get smoking, it's medium. Then it gets medium to light. So it actually works its way down. Antonius is a beautifully packaged cigar. They're all cedar wrapped. They're all cellophane and cedar wrapped. And the great thing about this cigar and the perfect timing is it's a $5 cigar. $5 retail cigar, depending on size, in the $5 range. You know, you don't find this anymore with the S-chip taxes and everything that happened. A $5 cigar is tough to come out with. It's tough to maintain a price like that. And he's brand new, and that's what he's doing. He's coming out with a $5 cigar. I'll tell you can't be making much money on it, but this is his first shot out, and I wish him all the luck in the world, and can't thank him wholeheartedly enough for actually saving me in the Dominican Republic. The end of the story is the next day, he drives me to the airport and says, well, good luck. And we didn't have good luck because all flights were canceled again the second day. And it was a Monday. I called the house that I was staying at from before. They came and picked me up. I gave Maurice a call later on in the day, and I said, can I take you out to dinner or something? And he came out. We spent the next night together, too. And he's a great guy. Wish him all the luck in the world. It's Antonius. We've taken it on. Give it a shot. He's a nice fellow, and I can't thank him enough. And we're behind the brand 100% anyway. And thank God it turns out to be a great cigar in the first place. So it's not going to be tough to sell. It's a great cigar, and he's a great guy. So look for the guy, Maurice Antonius Cigar. Thank you, Maurice. I owe you one, and I hope I sell a ton of cigars for you. So please, give it a shot.